know what, Mr. Brocco? The owner of this company is a really funny man.
He is, yeah.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
he thinks he is anyway.
What do you mean? Why do you think he's hilarious?
I can't divulge that information.
Can you not?
No. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the UK Wrestling Arena. It's Friday night. It's almost time for Friday Night Showdown.
It is. Here we go again.
The very pink voice tonight. It's a pink shirt, and I'm wearing this for a reason.
Sure it's pink?
Yes, it is. Yes, and I'm wearing this for a reason. The voice, Brett Hadley.
So you don't get cold, probably.
With the general manager, Red Brocco. Good evening.
Good evening.
You got your shirt on? Yeah. He is in general manager mode this evening.
So fair.
And we're here for Friday Night Showdown. The reason I'm wearing this shirt is because last year I bought this shirt specifically for a certain day.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What day is that then?
Can you guess what day I bought it for?
Are you actually? I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
No. Okay.
No.
I bought this shirt for WrestleBration last year.
Ah, right.
There you go.
There you go.
And now, do you know?
Just found it then?
No. I wore it at WrestleBration.
Right.
Do you know what today is?
I do. No, not really.
It's Friday, yes.
Oh, no,
there
it's
you
Friday,
go.
obviously.
April the 19th.
Yeah.
And we are now in double digits on the road to WrestleBration 15.
Right. Yeah.
So that's
where
why
you're
I wore
going
the
now.
shirt.
See where you're going.
There you go. Not just a silly face.
Don't you think it's coming round quick?
It really is. We are 99 days away from the biggest show in the UK wrestling calendar.
Can't wait for that.
99
so
days.
Looking forward to that.
14 weeks, 99 days. 14 weeks tomorrow, July 27th.
How many weeks?
14.
14.
Yeah. 14 times 7 is 98.
Yeah.
And then one more day, which is today. So there you go. And it is July 27th.
Your maths is too good for
Thank you. We can tell I work on a till all the time.
That's what it is, yeah.
WrestleBration 15, the biggest show in the UK wrestling calendar. Come and help us celebrate.
Yeah, definitely come
Celebrate
because it's going to be so good. I mean, the atmosphere in here, any show is
good.
electric in it.
But
on that night. And the 15th and all, do you know what I mean?
Such a big
15th
night.
anniversary.
Cannot wait. Get your tickets now at ukwrestling.tv or on the UK Wrestling app. Or if you do come down to one of our shows, ask our lovely merchandise people and people who serve you lovely food and drinks here that you want the ticket for WrestleBration. And we'll sort it out.
That's what they're here for, you know what I mean?
Because what will happen if they don't?
What, if they don't buy the tickets? Well, if they don't buy tickets and they turn up, they ain't going to get in if there's no room.
Listen to the man.
We've sold out. We can't let you in.
Last year, we had to turn people away at the door.
And it wasn't like they'd only come round the corner either, you know what I mean?
Some people had travelled a fair distance and we still said no because we're not allowed more people in the building.
You feel bad then for disappointing them, don't you? Do you know what I mean? But so get in if you want to come.
Hurry up,
please.
Basically.
Just get your tickets.
You haven't got long. 99 days until the WrestleBration. But tonight, Friday Night Showdown comes to you live from Batley just 8 nights before Showcase of Champions. Our next premium live event comes your way next Saturday night, April 27th. There you go, don't be confused.
I'll try not to be.
I have to hold you together and make sure you don't get too confused.
Good job you're here
on that show, though, it is a good job. What, sometimes? You say sometimes?
You know what I meant.
Cheeky.
Hey. Family show.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
curb your language.
Yeah, all right. On that show, you'll see lots of championship matches, hence why Showcase of Champions. See what we do? Yeah, we don't just make this stuff up as we go along. All right, sometimes we do. I do all the time. But yeah, the people upstairs who know what they're doing name these shows for a reason. During that show, you'll see loads of championship matches, but you will also see the gentleman sat to my right, Mr. Red Brocco, in a match with?
You'll know.
Johan Hunt. There you go, I'll say it quickly. And tonight on Friday Night Show, this is going somewhere, I promise. Tonight on Showdown, because Johan Hunt was like, I don't have to do this match, I haven't signed anything. I could just stay at home and you can't do a damn thing about it. So what did you do last week?
Well, I told him, if you're not here this week to sign, then guess what? You haven't got a job no more.
And there's something else.
Oh yeah, there's something else, because there's something in line for Chris as well, so if you don't turn up, Chris don't get his title match against Joe.
This is it. Chris Castle will not get his title match for the World Television Championship against Joe Cedric if Johan doesn't show up. So I hope he's here. Have you seen him yet, actually?
I've not, no.
I haven't either.
But, you know.
And we're what? Less than half an hour away from the show.
We're quite close.
Yeah, he's cutting it fine, isn't he?
We'll go ahead and try and
we'll see.
Make it happen.
And I hear, obviously, you can't oversee your own contract signing because that would be a little bit unfair. So we've arranged a special guest to oversee the contract signing. No, he's not raised with frickin' Wolves.
He's not.
No, or Waynes or anything else. No,
yeah.
It's Jonathan Sedgwick.
It is.
The owner and CEO has offered quite nicely to make sure you and Johan.
That's the kind of guy he is, isn't he?
He's offered to make sure you and Johan actually sign the contract.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do tonight in that ring. That's the contract signing. Talking of matches tonight, we've got loads of really good matches opening the show. I'll spoil this for you. Opening the show, Cayman Carlisle and Sigma tonight.
That'll be good.
How good is that going to be?
That's really good.
It's like one-man collective against probably the fastest rising star in UK wrestling.
He's doing really well,
he is.
Sigma, you know.
Face of the next generation takes on the vastly experienced Cayman Carlisle tonight.
Yeah,
maybe.
Cayman will
give him a
definitely
test.
be able to educate him a little.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Maybe the biggest test of
Give him a
Sigma's
few
young.
tips.
Yeah, it might be the biggest test of his career so far, to be fair.
Yeah, I think.
I think so. That's coming your way.
Though it's not done bad. Don't forget. He has beat Mercer twice, has he not?
You're never going to let that go, are you?
Not really.
Speaking of the Emerald Bruiser, thank you for the segue.
Anytime.
He's also in action tonight. He's in action against the number one contender for the UK Wrestling World Heavyweight. Sorry, put my teeth in.
Start again.
He's in action against the number one contender for the UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. There we go. It is Hamza Massoa against Sebastian Mercer tonight. Now, these guys have wrestled many times before.
Yeah.
One of the most memorable things This is it. One of the most memorable things I've ever seen in my life was in that ring when Hamza defeated Mercer for the Genesis Championship, only to have it taken away about 3 minutes later, but we'll not go back there. But Hamza has beaten him before. And Hamza is riding the wave. He is on his way to face the Silencer, Damian Black, next weekend. Can he do it?
I think he can. Like I said, I've been saying it all along, and I really do. I've got a lot of faith in him.
Silencer era is in jeopardy next weekend. Don't tell Damian Black that, because he'd slap me. But
he probably already heard, because he watches, doesn't he?
Oh no, sorry champ, but your title reign's in jeopardy, mate.
Certainly is.
Next week, the Silencer, Damian Black against Hamza Massoa, 1-on-1 for the World Heavyweight Championship at Showcase of Champions tonight. A nice little tune-up for Hamza against the Emerald Bruiser, the holder, of the Dream Ticket.
They'll both want that win like tonight, won't they? Do you know what I mean? Taking them to next week, and we'll win this week. It's got to be good.
Exactly, but I think it means more to Hamza in that respect, that he wants to prove a point. You know, last week we saw what he did to JPR. He made JPR tap out to that new submission.
He did.
The saber-tooth lock. And, JPR was not a happy man when he left the building, let me tell you.
I don't think he was right happy when he walked in.
No, but he was even less happy, when he walked out of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
I think he wasn't happy at all.
So the firing squad not on a. We try, but it's never going to happen. I try. It's never going to happen.
We do his best.
So the saber-tooth lock got the victory last week. Can it do it again tonight against?
It's just looking old, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. But the thing is, Mercer's also got his old submission, the Bruiser lock.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fight of submissions and wills tonight.
Maybe so. Maybe they'll both want to.
Prove a point.
Yeah.
Mercer is heading for Showcase of Champions next Saturday, though he didn't cash in his dream ticket, but him and Cliff Harrison, the Breaking Bone Studios, do have an opportunity at the Tag Team Championships next week.
They do.
It's not just their opportunity, though, because this thing's like sprouted like trees.
I know.
It's like plants.
It's going to be some big match.
Like every day, like a new team appears out of nowhere, like out of the ground.
4 corners. We've got a corner each.
Yeah, I know. There we go. So it will be. Let's try and remember this. It will be Johan Hunt is in the match with you, so it's not him. It's not Chris Castlethorne. It's not the Empire in this match. No, it's the tag team champions Jonathan Sedgwick and Mustafa Khan against the Breaking Bone Studios, against Evan Knight and Sketch, against Sigma and a partner of Sigma's choosing who we do not know yet.
There you go.
There we go. I remembered it. I'm impressed.
You did
I was dreading getting to the third team and forgetting. But that's going to happen next week at Showcase of Champions. Don't forget, you can get your tickets now. Come and join us Saturday night, April 27th. And unfortunately for you, I said Evan Knight's name. Do you know what today is?
Yeah.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't want me to remind you, do you?
Not again. I've been
Shut your ears for about 20 seconds, right?
Yeah, go on.
Today is the 300-day anniversary of Evan Knight holding the UK Wrestling Show Mayhem Around the Clock Championship. Right, you can uncover your ears now.
I still heard you.
it still hurts.
hurts, yeah.
And the caveat was, if he got to 300 days, Mr. Brocco would allow him to be the general manager of Mayhem for a night.
I don't know how that happened.
But it happened. I don't know how it happened either. What were you thinking?
I don't think I think it was. I'm sure this decision was made higher up.
It wasn't. No, you agreed
I'm
to
sure.
it, man.
From what I remember, right, I'm sure.
I'm afraid
sat here.
I am.
He dropped the idea in, and I thought I just looked at him and I went, "What?" And then somebody else
Did you
went
think
in
that?
here.
Yeah, but then
That's
you might.
a good idea.
Maybe you thought that Evan Knight wasn't going to make 300 days. Maybe you thought there's no way he's going to do that.
I never thought he would. I didn't think he'd get this far.
Unfortunately for you, he has.
I think a lot of it has been credit to Sketch for helping him out a lot. You know.
Well, there is that until they've had a bit of a ding dong.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's definitely cracks in plaster there.
Indeed, yeah. But regardless of what's happened in the past, he has made 300 days as champion. Evan Knight is in the building and tonight wants to address the crowd and you and me and everybody else.
Oh, I can't wait.
I can tell.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
Is it sure?
It's radiating off your hairstyle there. Yeah.
Thanks, yeah, it needs a cut and all.
Yeah, you need to sort that out for next week, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
You need to be in tip-top condition for...
I'll do my best, that's all I can do.
For Johan Hunt.
Johan Hunt.
Johan.
I'm wondering if this is one of his relatives, you know.
What, on your arm?
Yeah.
You can't see that on camera, but, you know, yeah. That's going to happen next week. So, yeah, we said Hamza is in action tonight. Also, his tag team partner from NRG, Momentum, is in action tonight. This is going to be a doozy, this.
Yeah.
It's Momentum against Ellis Barker tonight.
That's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a bit good, isn't it? We do spoil you. Every week.
Every time you come through them doors, you get spoiled, don't you?
Every time you watch
shows.
on... Yeah.
Show after show after show's good here, isn't it?
It's consistency. That's what it is.
That's
like a nice bit of gravy on your plate.
It needs to be, innit?
You what, sorry?
It's what it needs to be, innit?
Yeah.
It needs to be that, you know.
It's like a nice bit of gravy on your Sunday dinner that you've just concocted right. You've just got the right amount of water in.
Yeah.
And it's the right kind.
Not too thick, not too
No, exactly. Every week the consistency here is just right. What a silly analogy. But it's true.
No, but it's right, though,
It's right, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Every week we treat you. You tell me where we're going to find somewhere else that brings you 3 wrestling shows a week, live and direct, every week.
You're not, are you? Because you're right there, yeah. But I've just been told, it's just like Aldi's gravy. But
the supermarkets are available, by the way.
Yeah, they are, of course.
I mean, we here in Batley, if you've never been to Batley, we do have one of those Swedish supermarkets next door, so we should be on commission.
We should really.
With the amount of money we all spend in there.
We go down there quite regularly, don't we?
Yeah. Never been to Batley, the supermarkets.
I was going to say something and all about that now, and it's gone out of my head.
Oh dear. Maybe it'll come back later when you've signed that contract.
It might come back in a minute. But it might have been something to do with
how could I forget about that? Uber's in action tonight. I mean, Uber. Sorry, I mean Uther. Uber. If you speak to Joe Sedgwick, it's Uber. Uther and Joe Sedgwick 1-on-1 tonight, not for the World Television Championship, because that's on the line next week, but the firing squad here. And Uber. I mean, Uther, that was one of the funniest nights of my life.
It was good, that.
If you want to watch back a few weeks, I can't remember which episode it was, but several weeks ago when...
It was before last pay-per-view.
Yeah, when NRG and Joe Sedgwick came out here.
Showdown
and NRG and Joe Sedgwick came out here and basically dressed up as the firing squad.
Took the Mickey.
Just a little bit, and the Mini. Yeah, and the Donald.
And it was just full on Disney for them.
And the Tigger. It was hilarious.
It was brilliant.
It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my more than 15 years doing wrestling. It was hilarious, and it happened. So from that day on, Joe Sedgwick has called Uther Uber.
Lots of things stick here, though.
Yeah. Uber. Other taxi companies are available, by the way. But yeah, that was the thing. But tonight, Uther and Joe Sedgwick, both champions, of course, to Uther, heading next week. Oh, he's got a match next week.
He's got a match next week.
Wow.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
Forget about this. How could I forget?
How can you?
I'm looking at it in the corner over there.
Yep.
15-foot high classic
Cage
blue
time.
steel cage is going to be put up. I'll say that word, not the word I was going to say. It's going to be put up.
What word? What are you going to say?
I'll tell you later.
Yeah, don't matter.
I'll tell you later.
It's
a family show.
Yeah,
remember? I can't make them jokes. Not at 6:45 in the evening. Sorry,
leave it.
I'd lose my job.
Leave it.
But it's going to be put up next Saturday when Uther defends against Tom Savage in a steel cage.
And as I was saying, I was talking to Dylan on Wednesday about it. And
Dave? You mean Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Dave Chase.
Dave Chase.
What was he saying?
And he was saying about, just talking about the match. And I said, well, to me, all I can see is it's a great advantage for Tom Savage because
none of the firing
they
squad
can't get in there.
No, exactly.
And he said, well, they can climb over. I said, well, yeah, but by the time they've climbed over, it could be all over anyway. Do you know what I mean? So
it could.
I don't know. I think it's quite safe for him, me.
You think? We may have a new Showdown around the clock champion next week? Maybe. Well, it will be Uther and Tom Savage locked inside the steel cage. You can come and see that match with your own goggling bins.
It'll be a big upset if he does it, won't it? Though
it would. It'd be great. I would love that to happen.
It won't be great, but it will be an upset.
Well, we'll see that happen next weekend at Showcase of Champions. Of course, lots more action on the way then. The World Television Championship, Heavyweight Championship, Tag Team Championship. There's a Women's Championship scramble match next weekend. There's all sorts on the way.
There is.
Next Saturday night, April 27th, you can still get tickets for that. Come down and spend your Saturday night with us here in Batley.
And I tell you what, I know it's Showcase of Champions.
It is.
Mine and Johan's match, if he turns up, is
this is dependent on whether he signs this contract tonight.
It's not a title match.
No, but
he's going to feel like he's been in a title match.
Is he?
Yeah, because I'm going to belt him.
Wow.
So
you with the
go,
puns,
Johan,
eh?
if you're watching.
You've been thinking of that all week, haven't you?
No, it's just come to me then.
I love it. You're going to belt. I love that. Yeah, great stuff. You know how Sebastian Mercer talks about giving people a bruising?
Yeah.
So you're going to give Johan Hunt a belting.
I'm going to belt him.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's a promise. That's my promise to you, pal.
Oh, aren't you kind?
I'll do my best, yeah.
Now you better deliver on that. You better deliver on that one next Saturday night.
Don't worry.
As long as we get the contract signed.
Yeah, that's it. That's the other thing, innit? He's got to turn up tonight to sign up first, hasn't he?
I still haven't seen him. He hasn't walked past us. Sometimes.
I ain't seen him.
Sometimes when we're doing this pre-show. When we're doing this pre-show, sometimes what you guys don't see, we see some guys who arrive late or who just have had transport issues or something walk past us. I've not seen Johan Hunt.
Nah.
I've seen loads of other people, but I've not seen him or Chris Castle tonight.
Nah.
So I'm a little bit concerned because I want this match to happen next week.
Yeah.
You know, I want you to give him a belting.
Me too.
But until we sign the ink on the dotted line, it's not going to happen.
Well, no.
We'll see. Hopefully he
can't really get in there and fight yourself, can I?
No, that wouldn't be good family, wholesome entertainment.
Wouldn't be much use, that would it?
No, not really. Fighting the Invisible Man.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Imagine that.
That could be a good gimmick, couldn't it?
What, the Invisible Man? I'm sure that's happened before somewhere.
It probably has.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably has.
But hopefully it will be you and Johan Hunt. We'll see if he does show his face to sign the contract tonight. We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Don't forget, Friday Night Showdown starts in just over 10 minutes with Sigma, the face of the next generation, and Cayman Carlisle, one-on-one. Sebastian Mercer against Hamza Massoa, the number one contender for the UK Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship. Yes. Momentum against Ellis Barker tonight. Uther against Joe Sedgwick. Yeah. Joe's on a roll this week. He's on his social media. He's done it. He's said he's been 2 for 2 this week. Yeah. He was on Ignite on Monday, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
And then he was on Mayhem on Wednesday, substituting.
Yeah.
Faced Tommy Dillon, didn't he, on Wednesday? Yeah. So he's 2 for 2 this week, and he's very confident in being 3 for 3 by the end of tonight.
He did really well on Wednesday and all because he didn't even get to ring before match started.
No, Tommy ambushed him, didn't he?
I
saw.
Threw him about, you know what I mean? And
lobbed him about.
And by the time he got in there, he were already sort of weakened, you know. So,
but he still pulled it through.
But he still pulled it out, pulled it out of the bag. And
is he going to do it again tonight against Uber? I mean, Uther.
Yeah, I think he can take Uber.
Yeah, take Uber for a ride.
I'm sure he can.
I think,
yeah, definitely.
Oh, I've been thinking of that all week. I tell you.
Yeah.
Proud of my really bad dad gags.
Listen, I'm glad you got it in there. It's all right.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. Hello, we got 1 minute remaining. Thanks. Oh, fabulous.
Wow. That passed quick again.
It really did, didn't it? Time flies when you're having fun.
When you're having fun, you see.
That's what we're going to do tonight.
Right, guys, and everything else.
That's it. We're going to have loads of fun. Friday Night Showdown on the way. Don't forget, WrestleBration 99 nights from tonight. I have to buy a new shirt for that.
When you started, then I thought you'd lost it again. And when you said WrestleBration 99, we haven't got to 99 years.
I don't think I'll be here for number 99. I wish I was here for number 99, but I'd have to live to be about 100. And I'm not giving my age away.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'll probably make it, to be fair.
I will be here for WrestleBration 15, July 27th, and you can be here too. Get your tickets now, ukwrestling.tv or on the UK Wrestling app. come and join us for the 15-year anniversary, the biggest night of the year. We do not want you to be disappointed. We don't want to have to turn you away.
No. It's not nice doing that, especially when, you know, if they've turned up and there's a family of four or whatever. And
but legitimately, health and safety is health and safety. We're only allowed so many people in the building. There you go. As for tonight, though, Friday Night Showdown on the way in about 10 minutes. Go and grab yourselves a cuppa, go to the loo, have a walk, do whatever you want, but make sure you come back at 7 to see Sigma and Cayman Carlisle in that ring first thing.
Miss that.
Don't miss that. We'll be back in 10 minutes. See you then.
See you soon.